Python list methods. Python has a set of built-in methods that you can use on lists or arrays. We have append, clear, copy, count, extend, index, insert, pop, remove, reverse, and sort. So let's see this in action. So first, let's create a simple variable. I'll call this fruit is equal to, let's create a list. I would say mango, pear, and orange. The first one we have there is append. To append means to add to the back. So if we say fruit dot append, we can add a new fruit. We can add peach, and after adding that, we can go ahead to print fruit again to see if we've added the new one. So you can see peach has been added to our fruit list because we use the append function. If you have more than one fruit to add, then you can assign those ones to a new list. We can say B is equal to, so we have peach and we have melon. To do this, now we can do something like fruit dot append B. That is, we are appending the list B to fruits. So if we save this and we run this, you can see that it has been appended to the fruits array or list. So basically what this means is we have added a list to a list. You've appended a list to a list. Let's proceed. The next one is clear. So it's pretty straightforward. All you do is you say fruit dot clear. So this is going to remove everything inside of the list. So if we print fruits, it should be an empty list now. Save. And as you can see, fruit is currently empty because we use the clear method on it to remove everything inside. The next one is count. For count to work, we need to have some other, let's add more. So we can add mango again, and I would also add orange. So count helps us to check the numbers of values, or how many times a particular value is inside of an array, a list. So if I say fruit, so I can say print fruit dot count of what? Maybe mango. We want to know how many times mango appears. You can see mango appear twice. If I do that for pear, pear appears once. That is how to use count. The next one is extend. So extend, unlike append that adds a list inside of a list, extend helps you to add an array to a list to another list. I don't know why I keep calling it an array. So I'm going to delete this. Then we can say fruits.extend B. So we are adding B to what we have currently. If we print out fruit again, the addition should now be obvious or evident. So you can see peach and melon has been added to fruits. That is how extend works. Also, you can add a tuple to a list. We will talk about tuple in the next video, but let's just see. This is a tuple. So I can say 1, 4, 6, 7. This is a tuple. And I can extend it by adding it to fruit. So if I say num1 Oh, no comma here, sorry guys. And you can see that the tuple has been added to the list and everything now is a list. The next one on our list is index. So index is used to get the index of any array. To get the index of a value of any array or list. It's still an array, if you can still call it list. So let's do this. If I want to get the index of Pierre, all I would do is just say print fruit dot index of what? Of Pierre. This gives us the index or the location of Pierre. And you see Pierre is in 1. So 0, 1, that is the index. 0, 1, index of Pierre. Index, fruit index of Pierre. The next one we'll talk about is copy. Now, how do you use copy? Copy is used to copy an entire list. So let's assume we have a new variable called x. We can copy fruits dot copy. And everything in fruits will be copied to x. So now we can check what we have inside of x, print x, and it should be the same thing with what we have in fruits. So if I run this, you can see now x now has the same value as fruits. X now has mango, pear, and orange. That is how to copy a list in Python. Now let's talk about insert. With insert, we can add more values to our array. And how do you use insert? To insert, all you need to do is to use the insert method. So let's assume I want to add a new fruit. All I would do is say fruit.insert. Then this is going to take the position. So if I want it to appear after mango, I will say 1. And I want to insert what? Melon. Now that we've insert, let's print the value of fruit again. And see what we have. And as you can see, melon has been added because we inserted it after mango at position 1, 0, 1. That is how it works. So you can decide on the position you want to insert. The next one is pop. With pop, you can remove the element of an array at any position and assign it to a new array. So let's assume that I want to remove Pierre. All I need to do is say maybe x is equal to fruit.pop at position 1. What do we have at position 1? We have what? Pierre. So if I print fruit and I also print x, you would see what we have now. So clear. You can see that we have mango and orange left because Pierre has been taken out, and when we print x, the value of x has been is now assigned to Pierre that we removed from inside of this list. The next one we'll talk about is remove. Remove is going to take away the occurrence of a value. So if we say fruit dot remove, and let's say we want to remove orange, it's going to delete it. So if we print what we have left in fruit, let's see what we have left in fruit. You can see we have mango and pear left because we've used the remove method to take out orange. So orange is no longer there. We are left with mango and pear inside of our list. The next one we'll talk about is reverse. So what does reverse do? Reverse helps us to change the order of our array. So I can add more to this. I have melon now, and I can also add peach. So if I print fruit.reverse, And let's see what we have. It says none, so let's put the reverse outside. Okay, then we can now print fruits. We should reverse it before we print it. So clear output, run. You can see it has reversed it. So before we started with mango, but now it's ending with mango. And before we started, we ended with peach, but now it's starting with peach. Okay, so that's what reverse does. It changed the order. Then the next one is sort. So sort helps us to sort in ascending or descending order. So if I say fruits.sort and save this, if we run this, you can see M. So alphabetically we have M before O, before P, and so. So sort is going to arrange the values of the list in an ascending order. You can also change the order to descending order by using reverse, which is equal to true. And if we do this now, you can see that we've gone ahead to start from pear, peach, orange, melon down to mango. Okay, now just before we end this, I just want to show you a nifty trick that you may find very useful in your journey. So we can duplicate or replicate an array. So if I do something like let's say if I say y is equals to 1, 3, 5, 7, and I say times 4. So if I print y, you can see what has happened. It has been, the values have been replicated repeatedly. So that is just basic replication. All right, so guys, this is it on list methods. I'm glad and I'm happy that I was able to run through this with you. If you want to practice more, you can, and if you want to learn more, you can always visit the Python documentation. So I will see you in the next one.